It's Alex again. Welcome to my last review video on plan electrical installation work. And in this case, I'm just going to guide you on how to prepare a quotation or material list with prices. That's what quotation is all about. So in the previous video, I had shared with you on how to go by in sizing the system. So it's the same from the conduct survey report to sizing, now to this how to prepare material list or quotation. It's one and the same work, just broken into different video clips for your essence of understanding. So here I'll tell you on how to break down your material, and even I'll be ready to guide you on how to select a tool selector as a bonus. So as you can see here, we have set 1 and set 2. It means that you don't have to bother the client to purchase all material at once. This material can be purchased in phases depending on the nature of the work. I understand that you cannot just walk in today, do the quantity laying, and then do the drawing of cables and final termination. It takes time as the plaster maybe gets dry and all that. So what you need to include in set 1. So since we have chosen to use reference method A, or in that case conduits but thermally insulated inside the walls, then we are going to have conduits and its accessories, boxes and its accessories. So for this case, in our set 1, the one thing that we need to make sure it does not miss is the meter box, because you have to position the meter box outside the building. And from the meter box, the conduit starts running there towards now the consumer control unit. That's why you can see we have consumer unit coming in. And all this can be made easy because you have already decided. Like we know the consumer unit, in this case, is a 6-way consumer unit, single phase. And we know that the fuse, the kind of fuse should be rated at 80/100. We also have 60/80. So in this case, you will go for 80/100 cut fuse. That one will be part of the meter box. Consumer unit goes with its circuit breaker. It's good when you're buying consumer unit, buy with appropriate circuit breakers at first. Even though you're not going to install them immediately, but buy, because you need to install a consumer control unit on the wall also during the first time, which is mounting of the conduits. You also need conduits, as you can see, are broken down, and all these are not coming from heaven again, they are coming from our design, the way when we were sizing. So we realized that we needed 8 amp for the double pole or the main switch, circuit breaker. And then we also needed 2 amperes, and not only one but 2 pieces, one for the cooker unit and the other one for the ring circuit. We needed 20 for the radio circuit, and then we needed 1600 for the air conditioner, instant showers, and 6 amperes for lighting system. So after doing the flow estimation from there, I was able to realize that I need 50 pieces of 3-meter conduit long. So I need 50 pieces of conduit. With that is enough to do all the conduit inside the wall as well as on the roof. Remember, the kind of ceiling is gypsum, so we are supposed to be giving a clear finish. That's why I was prepared to have couples material that helps to bring 2 corners together. So instead of spoiling corners, I use couples to join together. Bend allows me to make a clean bend. And remember, if you have a bending spring, in this case as a tool, you can also make your own bend. But having a bend as part of the system makes even smooth fit in that case. Saddle clips, I'm using it, and this case I'm using special saddle clips, the one that we'll be doing for the timber while I'll be on the roof. Then the boxes, the socket boxes, this one for the spacing of the switches, where the switches will be, where the sockets will be, where the cooker will be, where the lamp board switch will be. And then circular boxes for all, where the lamps will be. So every lamp position, if I say the ceiling rose, and some just below it, I will have a circular box. That's where the termination will take, or the drawing cables will pass by, then the termination will proceed. So where circular boxes comes in. So circular boxes has exits, and the exits should be the same diameter as the conduit, and the same diameter for the couplers and the bend and the universal clip, so that you don't be shaking and playing. We also need an addition, we need wood screw nails and this glues to go together with the couplers and the bends to the conduit. So this is what I need for my first task. So if you give me this, I'm so sure I'll be able to carry out conduit laying, and in that case, chasing and conduit laying will be done successfully. And then after plastering, I can come in and now get into phase 2, which will be now drawing of cables and then final fix. And that's why you can see now in the set 2 of my material, I've indicated all the materials that were all the accessory appliances that I've named while I was doing sizing. Here you get the actual, and if I'm talking of signature layer, I've named it as signature layer. And depending on the market price, I'm putting there the rating. So you can see from this power outlet, in that case, I've marked the shaver sockets, the single socket outlets, in that case, all of them together. And then the switches, I've also placed them in their category. The cables, the category. Then air conditioner, shower, cooker unit, each in that category. Like for shower, it has its special switch. We don't use a two-way or single-way, one-way switch. We use a double switch, which is similar. It looks like a cooker control unit without socket outlet. We call them double switch. All the cables, the live, neutral, and the earth pass through the switch. That's why we are calling double switch. It's not like the other one, only live cable, one passing through. And then, so after you've done this, you should be so sure to explain the item clearly. Remember, when someone goes to the shop while doing logistics, so it's likely to just give you any kind of switch. If you are very specific on what kind of switch you want, let's say you want to be focused on a given company or a given brand. So if it's can't be, but then in item description, be specific. This specific, you want switches from power. You want socket from maybe let's say license. Be specific. If you want consumer unit from Tronic, be specific. Because the moment you put an outlet, it means if I get a 6-way consumer unit, it doesn't matter which company or which brand, I'll just bring it to you, if you're ready to accept it. But if you want to be so specific, be specific in item description. That's why this column is there. So you really need up to 5 or 6 columns. The first column is for numbering, second column is for item, third column for item description, fourth column is for quantity, which is also quantity together marked with the unit. So there's no need of creating quantity, then unit description, the unit price. So it's just quantity and unit, and then unit price, and then total price. So for this case, the prices I'm going to put here, it's not actual price, but it's estimated price to something that is close to the market price. So if the meter box in this case, you get a meter box with the door and the lock, a strong one, I'll get it at 2,000. I know that the meter box is ranging from 250 to 500, but those are ones that are not really strong. But that's so if I get one with them, that one's 2,000. Then the cutout fuse, it will go for 350. That will be 350. Consumer control unit. So for a 6-way consumer control unit, assuming I'm going for Tronic, I'll get it at 3,500. Again, that's 3,500. And then with all accompaniment of this circuit breaker, so each piece, like the double pole, is usually expensive than the rest, single pole. So for the double pole, I get it at 650, and then the rest will be getting at 400 each. These are quality. If you want to get quality, that's what I mean. You get ranging from 300 to 50, but if you're getting quality, it will be that. So you just do the math. So this one will be 400, this will be 800, this will be 400, 800, 650. Then you go to conduit, heavy gauge. The current price is 130, 140. 120 horse press you also get it, so you work with 130 in this case. So for 50 pieces to be this that will be 6,500. Then couplers, these goes for 30 shilling. This one also 30 shilling. 30 shillings. So you can see this one is 600. This one will be, this will be 45 and 50. Boxes, usually they got 70, and that one will go for as high as 100. It's going to be 2,500. It's going to be 70 times 14. 60. Second boxes, this gives also price of 70 each. So once we are done with this material, then we go to the part. So if assuming you're doing set 1 and set 2, then you have to log for each. What will be the labor once you acquire set 1? What will be the labor once you acquire set 2? It's good also don't request all the money once. Also be lenient to the client. So in this case, you only have to prepare the labor for, then the client will know that even if we agree, my labor, the total labor for set 1 and set 2 maybe is 20,000 or 30,000. Maybe the labor for set 1 I only require maybe let's say 20,000. So you give me, once you purchase the material for set 1, give me my 20,000. I do the first phase. Once you are ready for phase 2, once you have secured the material for set 2, you also pay me for set 2. That's how we do it. So quickly, let's do this. Remember the labor cost ranges from 30 to 40. Depending on the nature of installation. If you are dealing with a delicate one, that's when you increase the percent. But if you are dealing with just normal units, sometimes we go as less as 30%. That's constitutional. That percentage I'm not generated from my head, so it's something. So if I was to do, let's do for this case. If I was to do for this, so the total material cost here is 19,800. So you do 30%. So 30% times 0.3. So So the labor cost should be 6,000. That's 5940. So the labor cost in this case should be 6,000. So you do the total should be 19,800 plus 6,000. So that case the total for the set one is 26,000 to be rough. You do the same on this end because this the part that usually brings a lot of money because you're dealing with the prices that okay, so you have to do the same thing you've done on the other end. Come and do it, then do the total. If the total let's say is 50,000, do 30% of 50,000. If it's now 15,000, just go and press 15,000, then plus 50,000, then it becomes now total which is 65,000. So in this case, you can decide because you know your total labor will be now 15,000 plus 6,000, that's 21,000 to carry on all the installation from part 1 and part 2. Remember, while you'll be doing final fixing, you'll be doing testing, and once you're done with the testing, you can proceed to commissioning of installation, giving it back to the client and then asking for installation. Because when you give it to the client, you have to provide the client with the installation certificate so that the client can go ahead now, say, in this case, gives the supplier which is in power to give or drop power in this case. So when you're preparing material tools, it's very simple. Look at the nature of material that you have. Like for this case, we are going to be making trenches. We call it chasing. We'll be chasing the walls. So we need tools. The tools that we need for chasing, we need a cold chisel. We need a masonry hammer for chase work. We also need normal claw hammer. Yes. So once you're doing that, you already know those are set of tools you need for day one. You're also going to work less with the conduits. There's a lot of cutting, jointing together and that. So you need a hacksaw. So you also need bending spring if you're going to make your own bends. So you see, those are things you need to make accurate measurement because you'll be measuring and doing everything as required. You need also a measuring tape. You also need you need to do something to measure to ensure that wherever you're placing is manually is balancing. So you need one that we used to ensure that the switch position and the nose position are in safe. So we need that. And then you need more. So you need all sorts of material that you need to carry out. When you're doing the final fix on the other end, you realize that in this case you don't need a masonry hammer, you don't need a cold hammer. So when you're going for the second set of job, you now carry out. You need a lot of fixing and drawing of cable. So if you need to draw a cable, you need a draw wire. In this case, you need screws, all kinds of screws. In this case, is there. You also need allied keys because understand nowadays when it comes to things like the cutout fuse, you don't need a screw to mount it. So when you're doing cable termination and jointing, you need all that. So realize that when the things you need here light compared to what you need with that. So when it comes to material, to tools, just focus on material, the nature of material. Imagine if you're handling something like a ceiling chandelier. The tools you use to handle ceiling chandelier should be sophisticated as a ceiling chandelier. If you handle it wrongly the way you're handling fluorescent lamp, electric bread, and you're talking of something that is worth maybe 4,000, 6,000, 20,000, even to 36,000, depending on the nature of the ceiling chandelier that you're talking about. So that's how we go with it. And then also you need other additional tools like the testing tools. When you're cutting out the NASA set, you need testing tools. In this case, you don't need a voltage tester because there's no power yet. You might need things like a digital multimeter. You might need an ohmmeter to measure the resistance and continuity. In this case, so all that by doing that, you'll be doing the right thing. Remember, all this is just you're preparing. You're not actually doing the actual installation. You are preparing. So once you're done with the material have been provided those through logistic planning, you go ahead and now create or form or establish a team of experts who you are going to work with. So in this case, if you need for stage 1, you give tasks, you prepare a work plan for this one. How many people do you need for that 3-bedroom building to carry out the chess work as well as to do the quantity? Then for the secondary, how many people do you need to do the drawing of cables, to do the jointing, and to do the final determination and final fix? How many people do you need in that case? Once you're done with this, then you proceed to even doing what we call testing and the rest. Remember, all this follows in order. I've been your trainer Rex, and I hope to see you more. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with your fellow trainees and even with fellow colleagues wherever you are. Thank you.